In other news, South Korea is taking yet another step towards a new normal of living with COVID, as wearing a mask will no longer be mandatory on public transport starting next Monday. Jung-sil has the details.
From next week, people in South Korea will no longer be required to wear a mask when using public transport.
From March 20th, the mask mandate will be completely lifted for buses, subways and other public transportation. Even when not required to, many people are wearing masks indoors, so we intend to expand the areas in which public transport users can choose whether or not to wear masks.
The mask mandate on public transport has been in place for about 2 years and 5 months. It is one of the last remaining indoor mask mandates after the South Korean government lifted the mandate for most indoor places at the end of January, except for a few places such as hospitals, care facilities, and pharmacies. Speaking of pharmacies, the government has also decided to lift the mask rules for pharmacies that are inside supermarkets or stations. Back in January, when the government lifted the indoor mask mandate, people still had to put one back on when using pharmacies in those places, which experts saw as ineffective. Although the mask mandate will be lifted for public transport and for specific pharmacies from next Monday, the government still suggests senior citizens or those with pre-existing conditions keep wearing masks. People who use public transport during rush hour are also recommended to wear a mask, as well as those with COVID-19 symptoms. South Korea is likely to completely lift the mask mandate in all places and adjust the self-isolation period from the current 7 days only after the World Health Organization lifts the global emergency declaration at the end of April or early May. Jung-sil, Arirang News.